Ladies and gentlemen, our top story, the mission to rescue the 41 workers trapped in Uttarakhand's Silkyara tunnel continues. Teams are conducting manual drilling to rescue the workers in the collapsed section of the tunnel. The damaged parts of the auger machine have been cleared as well. On the vertical front, over 30 meters of drilling has been done, and the approximate length that they need to cover is about 86 meters. Now, horizontal drilling is also being done from the Barcode site. To understand more about the rescue operations, I'm joined by NDMA member, Lieutenant General Retired Syed Ata Hasnain, to get the latest on the rescue operations. General Hasnain, thank you for joining us on CNN News 18. 2 weeks have passed, General Hasnain, since the collapse. What is the latest in the operation? Clearly, patience is running out given the delays and the setbacks. Give us an overview of the challenges on the ground.
Okay, let me put it this way. Firstly, this is in a remote part of India, as you are aware, Uttarakhand and in Uttarkashi district. It's not happening anywhere in the plains or happening anywhere in a very well-connected area. So as a result, this 65-meter fall of debris which has fallen from the roof of the tunnel and which has blocked the egress of the 41 workers of ours, this is the main obstacle. This is what has to be overcome. Now you can overcome it either by boring through it horizontally or coming from the other side, coming into the area where the workers are, vertically. Vertically, if you come, you have approximately 100 meters to cover, 86 meters to come to the crust of the tunnel, and a little more beyond that. So it's about 100 meters from the top. And if you go horizontally, it is you start 200 meters from the face of the tunnel. That is where the debris starts from, and then you go about 65 meters deep. Right. Now, it seems a very simple kind of affair that you can just bring in a rock drill or bring in an auger, make a hole through, put a sleeve inside, metallic sleeve, and get the people out. But unfortunately, what has happened is that this entire debris consists of some very solid metallic material, which is it's got a steel mesh, it's got iron ribs, it has got full pieces of iron which have been embedded on top, which have come down. So, and then there is concrete and there is cement. So this mix is a very lethal mix through which is very difficult to make access. Now, the first part into which we drilled was comparatively soft. We made 47 meters of access up to the point where we have gone. But beyond that, the auger was creating a bit of a problem. And even the one end of the auger finally actually broke, got stuck. It had to be pulled out. Now, just remember that being remote, this area, if you need a resource, you can't just wish it is there and it comes there. It takes hours and hours to, first of all, search for it all over India and then to fly it in and bring it on open bed trucks. Now, you'll be surprised that in the last 7 to 8 days, there is some heavy drilling equipment coming from Hirakud, coming from Indore, etc., which has been brought by railways, brought by flatbed trucks. And now when it's trying to climb up into this area of Silkyara, the road is not wide enough to take the vehicles. The vehicles are getting stuck. Both vehicles are stuck about 20 kilometers away. So that big, huge drill, which is a very effective drill, which we could have put to use, is not coming into effect easily. So this is the challenge here. This is the biggest challenge. We do not have a dearth of talent. We do not have a dearth of material in India. It's a question of harnessing it all together, bringing it here, which is causing a lot of delay. Now, it's not as if this operation is in the sense that you cannot put a timeline to this operation. That's why right from day one I have been saying do not put any predictions that 3 days or 4 days or 5 days we are going to get our friends across from there. No, that's not going to happen.
Right.
This evening, just to get and give you an update, this evening, finally, the last pieces of the broken auger have come out, and at about 6 o'clock, we have started making a access through manual digging with the help of what are called those rat hole diggers, very, very expert diggers who make very small tunnels in urban areas. And they have gone in, they've got 2 teams of 3 men each who are making an access through this. They will probably be replaced by some army engineer boys who will replace them from time to time so that this effort can carry on.
Right.
You will be happy to know that in about 1.5 to 2 hours, they managed to make a 1 meter progress. Now it all depends if there is a lot of material which is lying there, iron, metal material lying there. Obviously, we'll have to start using cutters, metallic cutters, which will take time again. And we will use the power of the auger to push the pipe. The pipe, if you dig 3 meters, we'll push the pipe 3 meters beyond with the help of the power of the auger. We have also got a vertical drill on top, which has already dug about 32 meters. It has to come down to about 86 meters.
Right.
But the good news is that so far we were testing and using a narrower drill to go down. We have gone up to 72 meters and found that there is no major obstacle en route. There is no major rock formation or anything which will come in its way. At least that is what is predicted so far. So I think we just got to hold our horses because everything is being done to keep the 41 workers in good cheer, good health. Whatever they need to survive there is there. There is light and power inside. There is communication to their families. Every VIP who's coming there is giving them a reassurance, and food is in sufficient supply going in from time to time as per their demand.
Right. General Hasnain, it's good to know that manpower, expertise and technology, you have all of that at your disposal when it comes to getting the laborers out. But given the challenging nature of the terrain, what seems as the best option to get the workers out of the tunnel?
So this horizontal drilling which I am talking about now, which has become manual, is from the Silkyara end of the tunnel, and this apparently, to my mind, is the best option at the moment under the circumstances, because there is 47 meters which has already been dug. It's 15 meters to go, but this 15 meters could be lethal. It could contain lots and lots of metallic objects which will need to be cut manually, and that could take the better part of our time in the near future. The other one is the vertical one. There's another vertical option for which preparations are being made. The rig for that is in fact just coming in, and the road for that is to be a special road which is under construction by the BRO. And the last of them is an option from the other end, which is using blasting. About 12 meters of access has been made, but that's 480 meters long, and 12 meters only has been accessed so far. So that's a long haul. That's a long option. If in case somehow the horizontal probe by the manual digging is not successful, there is another option which the army engineers have got up their sleeve, which is what is called drift technology, which is scraping the sides of the tunnel from where the debris has fallen. From there, scraping the sides of the tunnel to broaden the tunnel and putting some kind of a reinforcement there to make an access between the debris and the tunnel and the roof of the tunnel or the side of the tunnel. This could prove to be quite good in case we fail in succeeding in this effort that we are making at the moment through manual digging.
Right. And General Hasnain, my final question, because the need of the hour is to focus on the health and the safety of those trapped inside. Now, beyond the essentials like food and medicine, like you were talking about, this mishap and being trapped for over 2 weeks is also taking a mental toll on the workers. What steps are being taken so that their spirits don't break?
No, no, you're spot on this aspect of your understanding that space is not a constraint, lighting is not a constraint. It is the isolation, but there are some plus points. From the basic conditions, there are some plus points. Number one is the fact that this is a group which has functioned together as a team earlier. They know each other, everyone. They're not strangers to each other. Secondly, there's a natural leadership which has emerged within. There are one or two of them who have assumed leadership and have even mentioned the fact that they will be the last to come out after helping everyone get through. That sort of already motivates people. The moment you have a leader like that in your midst, it starts motivating you. Then there is a psychosocial support line. The communication line is being used for psychosocial support. There are expert psychosocial specialists there who are ascertaining through the talk, etc., as to what their mental health is. And of course, the very fact that they are talking to their relatives on a every day, probably every 6 to 8 hour basis, that is perhaps the most reassuring thing. So therefore, I don't think either the physiological or the mental well-being is really till now a major challenge. It
Right.
was a major challenge. It's been largely overcome because of some good initial thinking. The fact that we were fortunate, we had a 4-inch compressor pipeline which acted as a lifeline in the beginning, and subsequently a 6-inch pipeline was put through, which has become the second lifeline for the workers.
Right. Thank you, General Hussain, for giving us the latest when it comes to the rescue operations on the ground. And best of luck with all the work ahead, because it's going to be a daunting task to get them out safely. And our best wishes to the entire rescue team down there, as well as to the families of those trapped inside. Please keep your spirits up, because everything is being done to get these 41 laborers out of this tunnel as soon as possible. Now,